Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Chord Guitar. Charlie Puth, we know him. This is a great artist, a great voice with a song called Smells Like Me. Alright, so we have 6 chords here. We have 6 easy chords with a capo here set on the 4th fret. So do that, and let's go over the chords first. So we'll start with the D. Okay, so that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. We have B minor next. So it's a bar on the 2nd fret from the A string and down. So 5 strings from bottom and up like this. And the rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. Then we have F sharp minor. You have a bar still here on the 2nd fret, this time all strings, and the rest will be 4th on A and 4th on D. Then we have G next, so that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. E minor, open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. And the final chord will be A. So that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and open E. Okay, so D will be the first chord. We're gonna look at the strumming pattern that will work for this song, almost through the entire song. So this one will be divided into 2 different parts, very easy. Yeah, it's we need to have that because it's a certain rhythm here, and that's the reason for why we need to split this into 2 parts. So 1 full round of this will be down, up, clap, up. So with D it sounds like this. Okay, that's it. So the first part will be down, up, clap. This. Okay, very easy. And part 2, even easier, just up. And if we connect these 2 parts, it will be down, up, clap, up. Down, up, clap, up, down, up, clap, up. Yeah. So with that, we can start the actual song, and it starts with the verse here. The chord progression will be 2 strumming rounds for D, then part 1 for B minor, and then part 2 for G plus 1 extra full strumming round. So D, 2 rounds, B minor part 1, G part 2 plus 1 full round. So slowly it will be like this: D, 2, then B minor part 1, down, up, clap, and then you quickly change to G and play part 2, up, and 1 full. And that is 1 chord progression round. So D2, B minor part 1, and G part 2 plus 1 round. That chord progression you play for 4 rounds. So a couple of rounds of this. I'm gonna take down the tempo a little bit so you see and listen how it sounds and how it's played. Will sound like this. Yeah. That takes us to the pre-chorus, and the lyrics tell me, do you ever miss me when I'm gone? You're just gonna continue the same way playing, same chords, same strumming for 2 rounds. So verse 1, 4 rounds, pre-chorus, 2 rounds. And that takes us to the chorus. We're gonna have the same kind of way of playing, the same strumming pattern, now with different chords and different amount of times we're gonna play this. So 1 chord progression will be E minor, 1 full round, then B minor part 1, and A part 2 plus 2 rounds. Okay, so that's the first half of this chord progression. So E minor 1, B minor part 1, A part 2 plus 2 rounds. And then we have the same pattern for how many strumming rounds, but with different chords. So the next second half will be B minor 1 round in the same way as E minor. Then F sharp minor part 1 in the same way as B minor. And then G part 2 plus 2 strumming rounds in the same way as A. So to summarize this, E minor 1, B minor part 1, A part 2 plus 2. Then B minor 1, F sharp minor part 1, and G part 2 plus 2 rounds. Let's do this. I'm going to take down the tempo so you understand what we're doing. And this course is this chord progression times 4. So 4 rounds of this chord progression. Let's start with E minor. That is 1 round. And with some standard tempo, let's play like this. Yeah, so that is the chorus for 4 rounds. And then pretty much the rest is repetition. The second verse that comes right after is played in the same way as the first verse, and the same goes with the pre-chorus and even the second chorus, played in the same way as the previous ones. Then after this comes a bridge part, and you need only D for this one. It will be downs. You will kind of chew on the bass strings here for the D chord, and it will be 4 Ds, you can say, but each and every D will be 16 downs. Okay, so it's a lot of hammering, so to speak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1 D. You're gonna play that for 3 rounds. So 2, 3. And on the 4th round, you just play 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a pause. So 3 full rounds of this D, 16 downs per D. And then on the 4th D, you play 8 downs plus a pause, and that builds up for the last chorus, the 3rd one. And that is played in the same way as the previous choruses. And that, my friends, pretty much covers Charlie Puth Smells Like Me. So I hope this was clear, everything, one strumming pattern, and kind of 2 chord progression rounds. You can say 1 for verse and 1 for the choruses. Other than that, it's pretty easy. So give it a try, a great song there. So hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, play tuned.